This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently. That's okay. Things are gonna be okay.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mengs, and I am joined here by the one and only...
Lin fanboy, I mean Mecha.
the Pitmaster.
The Pitmaster. That's amazing.
And we are back here with Chapter 3 of Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance Maniac.
Chapter 3? I thought this was like Chapter 20. Why are there so many enemies?
There's some... because Maniac mode is balanced. So,
okay.
Again,
Fun.
we're gonna be starting off with our regular comparison. So let's zoom all the way out, and boom.
Not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
You just did. So this is Maniac mode, and this is difficult mode. So just to give you guys a comparison, and these are the enemies that are not present in difficult mode, or something along those lines. And no, we're not going to begin yet. This chapter is tricky for a number of reasons. We'll talk about the Pegasus Knight when she shows up, but this, even on difficult mode, you can just fail this chapter on turn 2, which is just stupid. There's also a bunch of these Myrmidons right here now. I hope they won't go for Marcia. That would be really bad. And I think also these guys are wielding hand axes instead of iron axes. So that's fun! By the way, Mecha can't hear it, but I love the battle preparations music for Path of Radiance.
I mean, I heard it earlier when you were testing sound.
It's so good. I love it. It's probably one of the favorite ones in the series. So we finally get a battle preparations, but for some weird reason we can't select Oscar, Boyd, and Riz.
Very useful battle preps.
So it's not, and we can't even unselect these two new units that we get. So
what do they expect you to do? Like trade Gatrie's weapons to Shinon or something?
I don't know, but funnily enough, I actually did trade Gatrie's Steel Lance to Titania, because I think she makes better use of it in this chapter.
Wow.
And also, I don't know why, but we can't use stat boosters in this screen, but I was thinking, the Seraph Robe goes to Ike, do you agree?
Either Ike or like Marcia or something, but it takes a while before Marcia joins.
And I was thinking the Speedwing goes to Boyd.
Oh yeah, I always do Speedwing Boyd, I think.
Right, so you're...
Unless I'm doing something like Speedwing Titania, but that's kind of like niche, so I can see Boyd just being good. The earlier Boyd doubles, the earlier you can clear enemies, so...
I was thinking about that, yeah. So, anyway, let's talk about the two new units on our team. We'll talk about the unpromoted one first. Say hello to Gatrie, or Gatrie, I'm not really sure
hello.
what... Hello.
I'm Gatrie and I'm an alcoholic. Hi, Gatrie.
He'd fuck a 3 if you put a skirt on it or something along those lines.
He does actually drink sometimes, I think.
Yeah, I like Gatrie's support. Gatrie, I have to call him Gatrie. Gatrie is my man. I like him. He's like Sane if he was an Armor Knight. So what can we say about Gatrie? He is. I'm just trying to fill time while I'm looking up my notes.
He has 25% speed growth.
Yeah, he reminds me a little bit of Oswin from Fire Emblem 7 in that his base level is a lot higher than a lot of your other guys at this point. He starts at a level 9, which is pretty
Same
respectable.
level, yeah.
Yeah, and his bases are pretty good. Like he's Titania without the good offense. He's like as bulky as Titania, a little bit more actually, as a base defense of 14. So particularly in the next map, Gatrie is gonna be really important because the next map, oh my god, I think that map is really hard and difficult. I am not looking forward to the next map on Maniac. And I know that he's going to play a very pivotal role there, because you really need someone that can take a bit of punishment. Gatrie's defenses are good enough to even tank the axe users. And he hits pretty hard too. Like 12 strength, and he can use the Steel Lance to do some really good damage. So for that reason alone, I like Gatrie a lot. He does have an issue where he leaves in Chapter 9, I think, and he doesn't come back until Chapter 14 or 15, so his availability is a little bit icky. But usually he's so high level that by the time he rejoins... he isn't really that much behind the rest of your team. So I rate Gatrie like 3 out of 5 stars. Perfectly serviceable unit. Not amazing because Armor Knights are a bit icky with their 5 move, but I do find him useful in the first early stages of the game, similar to Bosswin. I just called him Bosswin. I meant Oswin.
That's basically what everyone calls Oswin anyway. I mean, I know a user called Bosswin, so like for me it's even more natural.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like Gatrie a lot in the early game. His strength is so good, he 2-hit KOs anyone, and because, you know, no one else is really doubling or 1-hit KOing reliably, so not having as much speed is not much of an issue. As the game goes on and your other units get a lot more durable, like most Armor Knights, he becomes a lot more superfluous, I guess I want to say. Because if everyone can take a hit and survive, then you don't really need an Armor Knight. You can just use people with a lot more movement, mobility, options, whatever. So I guess Gatrie is like, okay, his 25 speed growth is pretty bad, but the Night Ward does work on him. You get that later, and that boosts his speed by 30%. So he can become fast, but it takes a long while because his base is so bad. It's atrocious.
Yeah.
Like 5 bases. It's the same as Oswin's, actually. Oswin has a higher growth, though.
Yeah, and Fire Emblem 7 enemies are slower.
Yeah, they're slow as fuck, and they're also, like, some of them, sometimes you can one-hit KOs. It's a very different game, so you can't really compare them like that. But his durability is really good. I wish his resistance were better sometimes, but, like, defense-wise, you can't really beat Gatrie. I am really picky on Armor Knights and movement, though. I think movement is a really important stats. So I'm gonna give him 2 stars. If Maniac mode turns out to be so hard that you need a wall to hold off the enemies later on, then I might up it to like 3 stars in like, I don't know, super post-production.
That's a very...
For now, I'm gonna say 2 stars.
That's very super post-production indeed. I have to go back and physically edit my already uploaded YouTube video.
I'm gonna like file like a copyright claim on your video, so you have to take it down, and then while you try to upload it, I'm gonna sneak into your hard drive and edit the video.
Thanks, Mecha.
And you won't be able to tell because it definitely won't turn into a lower quality.
You're a true friend, Mecha.
That's why I'm here.
So, let's talk about Shinon. Shinon is your first bow user, and he's a pre-promote. I think Shinon is a really cool unit. His bases are a little low for a level 1 promoted unit. Of course, they're really good for this part of the game. But what makes Shinon kind of unique is that while his bases are a little bit low for a level 1 pre-promote, his growth rates are, like, spectacular. Like, truly spectacular.
Do they amaze you?
They do amaze me. 65% strength, 70% skill, and 65% speed is really good. And, however, kind of similar to Gatrie, Shinon leaves in Chapter 9, and I don't think he comes back until, like, Chapter 18. So he's gone for a majority of the game, and by the time he rejoins, he is definitely going to be far behind the rest of your crew, which is why I think they gave him such high growth rates. So for me, Shinon is kind of a unit that really helps out taking out a single unit on player face. And then that's kind of what he does. But there is some merit in that, though. So he's not completely, like, he's not a bad unit. He's just not fantastic. He does have a skill called Provoke, which makes enemies more likely to attack him. This, I find, isn't as reliable as you might want it to be. For example, if you place Riss next to an enemy and then you place Shinon next to an enemy, they'll still go for Riss. But I think they target Shinon if there are other units that they equally want to target, they go for Shinon. But if there's a unit, for example, they can go for the kill, they will not go for Shinon, even though he has Provoke. So I'm not really sure how reliable this skill is. I haven't really done a lot of research into it, but it doesn't seem to be very reliable. But it is a funny skill to have on him, because you can place him behind Gatrie, and then you can, like, lure people into attacking Shinon instead of attacking Gatrie, which might sometimes be viable. But I rate Shinon 3 out of 5 stars. It's a perfectly viable pre-promote that will be really, really helpful for the first 9 chapters. But by the time he rejoins, there's not really a space on the roster for him, if you ask me.
I like the concept of Shinon a lot. I think the idea of like a pre-promote sniper that joins early and then leaves but has really high growth, it's like a really interesting combination of factors. So even if he's like not a very good unit in my opinion, I think it's really interesting design choice in a way. I like Shinon early game. If I could give him 2 ratings, I would, because his early game is like 4 out of 5 stars. The only thing that's wrong with him is that he cannot counter. But like, he's not as good as Titania, but he's still really powerful. I don't think he 1-round KOs, but he does so much damage. He doubles reliably. It's really good. But later in the game, when he comes back, he's so bad. Like, holy shit, he can't do anything. I guess we'll talk about it when he gets back.
Yeah.
But for that performance, he gets like 1 star or something, or maybe 2 stars. It's so bad. And like, effective damage is 2 times instead of 3 times in this game.
Yeah, it is.
So it's like, ugh, it's so gross, so bad. So for that reason, I would give Shinon overall 2 stars, like 1 extra star for that early game utility. I think Provoke is also really cool on him. I'm not sure if it's like equally viable targets him. I don't know how the priority exactly works. They probably prioritize deaths. But the fact that Shinon doesn't counter makes him a pretty high priority target already for a lot of enemies, so it can be pretty good bait in like defense chapters or chapters where you're just going to get overwhelmed, which we all know happens in Maniac mode a lot. So I think that also has a lot of like interesting potential to like save people from dying. So I think it's going to be very important early on, but I wouldn't really give him a high rating.
There is a defense chapter coming up. I know he's going to be very good in that defense chapter. So so he's definitely very good to have around.
Yeah, I have definitely seen enemies that like attack at range and they will go for Shinon over Ike or something. I've definitely seen that. So provoke does have its uses.
So this is a defeat boss chapter. The turn count requirement to get the bonus experience that we need to clear it in 6 turns. Which sounds a bit punishing, but we also need to get up here really quickly because we need to rescue a Pegasus Knight that more often than not gets herself killed way too quickly. I really don't like the design of this map that way, but if we clear this chapter in 6 turns, then we get 100 bonus experience to play with, and that's always nice, so...
It's like they learned nothing from like Battle Before Dawn.
Oh no, yeah! This is like the mini version of Battle Before Dawn. It's like Battle Before Dusk, that's what it is.
Battle Before Breakfast.
Battle Before Breakfast, exactly.
What I don't like about this map is that you can only bring like these 4 units. The only person you really want to train, like give EXP to is Ike, and the rest is like whatever. Like Titania doesn't need EXP that much, she just wants to kill things. Shinon, you don't really want to train him. Gatrie, the most of his utility is the early game. After that, you don't really care. So it's like, try to feed kills to Ike. It's pretty hard.
It really is.
Because he's also the only person who isn't like doing like major damage.
So I prefer to kill the left-hand bandit with Shinon, and then I just prefer to rush up here with Titania to try and get to Marcia, which hasn't shown up yet, but trust me, she's not going to survive along on her own, and I haven't...
I think she only shows up like turn 2 and then has a chance to die on turn 3. I think already reset turn 2. But...
Yeah, I'm playing a hard mode playthrough just side by side, just so I get some comparison footage, and I've noticed it has happened already once that she died on chapter 3, which is really, really annoying, so if they don't buff her as a green unit on Maniac, or if these guys are like weaker on Maniac, which they are not, then I really fear for her survivability. It's not going to be nice at all. Now, what I prefer to do here with Ike is I like to set him up in such a way that he doesn't get attacked by this archer, but at the same time, I want these guys to go for Gatrie, but I don't want this guy to go for Shinon. So what I like to do is...
what if you just move Gatrie 1 up? Or are the bandits not in range of Gatrie or of Shinon?
Yeah, I think I probably should have attacked from this spot with Shinon, I'm not sure. But I think if I block with Ike and Gatrie, then they won't go for Shinon.
Oh yeah, I guess that one guy is going to be in range of Shinon no matter what, unless you put Ike in range.
Yes, I'm going to do this. Now, giving Gatrie Steel Lance to Titania, actually that makes him unable to KO this guy, so that's actually not fantastic, but hey.
I mean, if you put Ike there, he's probably going to get attacked, so it's fine.
I can actually kill this guy on the first turn. I think I will do that. There we go.
You can also attack the other guy, and then both of them will probably suicide on Ike.
Yeah, that would have been nice if I'd listened to you, but I decided to play. Oh my god, hey Marcia. The pirate dialogue in this game is hilarious. I will give it that. We actually missed the introduction where they were like headbanging. I promise.
Yeah, that's great. That always cracks me up.
Yeah, they're headbanging. I'll edit it in post production. They're like at the start of this chapter, they go like.
Yeah, because apparently in the Japanese version you cannot restart a chapter or something. You can't save in the menu, something like that.
Yeah, it's really, really dumb. So, Marcia...
Enemy phase, yay.
Yeah, Marcia the Pegasus Knight just joined, and even on hard mode, these guys all have hand axes. I'm not really sure exactly what the developers were thinking here, but it's really fun to watch.
I've never seen her die, to be honest. I don't know what the chances are.
It happened to me, but... oh, wow, she's dodging, so that's good.
I think Weapon Triangle is 15 in this game, and then hand axe like shitty hit.
I think it's 10.
Well, I guess it's enemy phase, so might as well look it up.
Yeah, I might as well. Would be nice if this game displayed hit rates. I would have loved that. Also, Ike just leveled up his sword skill. Nice.
Oh, very good.
I think they got roughly about a 50% chance to...
It is 10. Wow, okay.
Yeah, I did a history of the weapon.
I think 10 is actually the ideal number. You did a history of what? Weapon triangle?
I did a history of the weapon triangle for like 3 years ago. So I still remember the numbers.
I
remember.
I think 10 is like the ideal number for weapon triangle, actually.
Yeah,
like, if you 5, it's like 5, it doesn't matter at all. 15 and 20 are too high, I feel like.
Yeah, I find that it annoys me a little bit in Fire Emblem 5 because it's hardwired into my brain that if I attack a lance user with an axe, for example, then or a sword user or an axe user with a sword, but then in Fire Emblem 5 it's like, oh shit, this guy's got like 70% hit against me, or in your case, 20% hit rates against us. Well, it's twice.
Too soon. I think in Kaga's case you shouldn't think like, I'm getting weapon triangle. You should think, am I using a sword? If yes, you're good. If not,
This is true. All right.
Exception apply. Your mileage may vary.
So we're gonna take a look at this unit. We're not gonna talk about her though. But here's Marcia. She doesn't show up yet, or she has shown up, but she won't be a playable unit quite yet.
I think this is like the worst HP for her to be at. Because she's not so low that she will heal, but she's low enough to die. And
This is exactly what happened in my hard mode playthrough, and I fear that she's going to die. And there's not really a lot I can do. A lot of people have asked, Mangs, can this be an Iron Man Let's Play?
No.
No. I wouldn't be opposed to doing an Iron Man Let's Play, to be fair. But I think it's more likely that I'll do that for a game that I've already completed, like Fire Emblem Six. I've never played Maniac mode before. I don't know what to expect, and I'm not sure if it's a good idea for me to go Iron Man if I want to finish this Let's Play.
I think you might be able to get that archer to go for Shinon if you put him in range.
That my plan was this. But first, let's get a good level up. I've been really lucky with my Ike, so if this continues, we might actually be able to see a good... Oh!
Wow.
10 speed. So I think Ike's...
It's gonna be 5 stars after all.
I think Ike's... Yeah, Ike doubles these guys now, which is fantastic. So, of course, we know Marcia's gonna die now because I got a good level up.
Aren't those guys, like, gonna get doubled anyway because they get weighed down by their axes?
Maybe. So... Oh, she missed. Okay, she just needs to dodge 2 more hits.
One more, right? She can survive one, right?
Oh, right. Yeah.
I don't know how strong these guys are, but I don't think they have enough to do 11 to her.
Oh, okay, good. We're lucky. This is good. And then there's this guy who will... Oh, yeah. She needed to dodge 2 hits to survive. Wow. So hopefully she'll heal herself next turn with the Vulnerary.
You know what I really like about Radiant Dawn is when NPCs kill units, you get bonus EXP for what they would have gotten.
Seriously?
Just wasted. Yeah.
That's
really
insane.
cool. It's a really cool mechanic.
Wow. I was not aware of this.
I know, that's why I'm here.
But there's some pretty cool XP requirements in the upcoming chapters. In Chapter 8, I think, you get bonus experience for each unit you do not bring. So if you low-man it, you get like an insane amount of bonus experience, which I'm really looking forward to that.
But you're probably not getting very much combat experience, so it's like trading XP for units now for XP units later.
Oh, Ike doubles the archer, but he does not
kill.
kill.
Good old Iron Sword Steel Sword dilemma. Just poke him with Gatrie.
Oh, good point. I can poke him with Gatrie.
Oh my god, it's like you have another unit here that can do stuff.
No!
Or not. I bet Shinon doesn't one round him though.
He does.
Oh, close, no dice.
So I think what I'll do is I'll visit this village with Ike because I want the elixir.
Can't you just... Oh, never mind.
Hey, Nasir.
You could just attack him with Ike and then have Shinon go for the village. What's Shinon doing anyway?
Killing this guy?
I guess that's important.
I don't want Marcia to die when I got that amazing level up. So, and
True. But I mean, is there a chance for her to die if you just kill one of these guys with Titania?
No. But I would
like... With that in mind, does it make sense what you just blabbered out?
So we can leave this guy and go and start killing these guys with Titania.
Oh, okay.
So that's because that allows me to clear the chapter quicker. So I think I'm gonna have to whip out my steel axe if I want to one-round these guys.
Don't forget to talk to Marcia with Ike before she leaves. Before you finish the chapter.
Do you need to do that? Oh,
yes.
This is. Wait a minute. Is this the boss?
That's the boss. Yes.
Oh.
Is this kill boss?
Yes.
I think this guy just...
God damn it!
Remember that amazing miss. Actually, should kill an enemy face. I don't want to waste this amazing level up.
Well, wait a minute.
Amazing level up. Here we go.
Wait. Does this mean?
Here you go. Amazing level up just for you.
Oh my god. Does this mean we don't get Marcia?
Must have made Ike talk to her in chapter 3. Yep. Yeah, you had to have Ike talk to her in order to recruit her in line.
God damn it! Hey guys, so we're back on turn 3. This time, I wanted to get the. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there we go. So we got the elixir. So I think if we shove Ike is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to shove him on the next turn as well. But Shinon reaches him because he has 7 move. So if we do this, then we can shove him on the next turn. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and then we get to Marcia.
Put him next to the plank. Put him the other way. Because you can't walk on the plank. No, the in front of the plank. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this like so. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Earlier you were walking with Titania. You gotta like tell to the right of the plank, and then she had to walk all the way around. I think.
So do we use the Seraph Robe or do we Vulnerary this turn?
I mean, is he in danger of dying?
No.
Okay,
Or maybe.
just robe.
Let's not take any chances. I would. It's so annoying that you can't use stat boosters in the battle prep. So annoying. So
Yeah. It's almost like FE6.
So yeah, it is like FE6. So I want to move. I want to move Titania over here now, but the boss not gonna suicide on her because he has a hand axe. So.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do this.
That'd be good.
It's gonna be good. So I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna pull the Myrmidons. I got such a good level up with Titania too. I got super good level up with Ike and super good level up with Titania. And then we have to fucking restart because of Marcia. Ugh.
I think it's funny whenever someone complains that they like erase their progress through save states. It's kind of like karma because save states are almost like cheating to begin with. So whenever it happens to me, I'm like, shouldn't have used save states.
Yeah. All right, so here's...
That's how I learned that trick, whereas like...
in before she kills him with a counter crit or something.
Oh, yeah, counter cannot crit, but that would be funny.
Yeah, that would actually be hilarious. All right,
Counter's so weak, especially on Titania, who takes like no damage.
Yeah.
I think it just deals damage back that you...
Half the damage.
Right?
Half the damage. And
wow,
it's
just in case it was doing too much.
Yeah, so if he does like 2 damage, she returns 1 damage. Lovely.
So if she had like capped HP, it would still do a maximum of 30 damage, which like barely kills these enemies.
Yeah, and I really
that
want
would be for an enemy that does like 59 to her in one hit or something.
Yeah, just not gonna happen. There.
Oh wait, these guys don't even have 30 HP, whatever.
Yeah, so counter is even more useless. All right, let's see if we get the
Basically,
good
she
level
has to counter like a halberd user. Except halberd is shit in this game because double effectiveness. How great!
It's real. Yeah, I really don't like the double effectiveness, but you know, I guess. Oh no, yeah, all right. She's 1 experience away. Now she's gonna level up.
Get it?
Oh no, miscalculated.
More EXP.
Yeah, it's actually just more XP.
EXP rank.
Let's see. Hit points, magic.
All the magic.
Yay.
Still a good level up, to be honest.
Yeah, 15 speed's good. I mean, she doubles everything anyway, but it works. Marcia, did you really need that vulnerary? Was that really...
She comes with a new one anyway, I'm pretty sure.
So now...
Also, you're so fucking rich in this game, like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's like Fire Emblem 1. They just throw money at you.
Yeah.
There we go! Pro shove strats!
Shove is so good.
Oh, crackers.
Don't give up yet.
Don't give up yet. Last Promise reference. Yeah. There we go. Bye-bye.
Bye. Good job, Ike. You just made a Pegasus Knight go away.
Nice.
Wow, the pro strats don't end.
Angelic Robe
I'm making your strats better just by being here.
Angelic Robe push Marcia talk strats. It's amazing. Now, I do...
Kirby Master would be proud.
Kirby Master would be super proud. So, I am a little bit skeptical. Maybe if I can kill this guy with Shinon, if he attacks from here, then I might be able to do a turn 5 clear. Maybe.
It's defeat boss.
Oh!
Like, that's why you failed the last time.
Right.
But the EXP would be nice.
Right.
For, like, I guess, doesn't really matter for anyone else.
Yeah, so, okay, so, I know I can kill the boss in a single turn, so that means I should probably focus on the guy with the hand axe then.
Yeah, assuming you can get to the boss next turn. I think there might be a possibility that the other guy like tries to heal himself or something. I don't know where he'd go though. I don't think he can get in the way of Titania killing the boss.
Yeah, I don't think so either, so that's...
Maybe you can lure him towards Ike, and then Ike can get the kill.
This is not a bad plan actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Actually, you know what? The boss might attack Ike, so I think I'm gonna have to block the path.
Yeah, but you can just put her like to right of Ike.
Yeah,
or something.
here. Because I actually don't want all
Oh,
of
what
these...
if the boss goes to heal though?
Ooh, I don't think the boss has taken damage. The guy who's...
you like put him to 1 HP or... Oh, that's the other guy.
That was the guy with the... That was the guy with the
you
steel
one round
axe.
the boss. Yeah, okay, never mind.
This guy's this guy tried to pick an archer fight with Shinon. Not a smart idea.
Well, his alternative was like doing 0 to Gatrie, so I don't blame him for just wanting to be put out of his misery.
Yeah, it's like, I'm an unpromoted archer in a Fire Emblem game.
How funny would it have been if like that other guy had a hand axe and then he attacked at range and then he bossed his suicides at close range?
That would have been... Well,
the other guy didn't have a ranged weapon, so it's fine.
It would have been fine either way. So, yeah, so I can't get to this guy.
What if... Can Gatrie shove Shinon? No, right?
No, he's too far away. I would really like it if I could set up this boss kill for Ike. but and I would be able to too if this guy had been like one space to the right, but now I'm gonna have to kill him with Titanic.
Wait, you can Kanto.
Oh my god, there's Kanto!
Kanto is in this game.
There's Kanto in
It's
this...
like a skill. It's like a thing.
Mecha, you're the best. Alright, so let's just see 8 damage, so yeah, we can give the kill to... Oh my god, that's perfect.
Broken Kanto. If you crit whatever, Titania was always gonna get the possible anyway.
Counter kill. The worst part is counter might have killed him.
Yeah, it might have, but that would require the boss to hit you, I think.
Yeah, nobody can hit Titania. Alright, look at that! And of course, kind of fun thing about this game, Ike has a unique boss quote with every single boss in this game. Which is...
Really?
He does.
Really?
Really, he does.
I was not aware of this.
Yeah. It's nice to know that I can teach you things as well, Mecha. So yeah,
you can teach me phrases.
So that was chapter 3 completed in 5 turns. What should they do, Mecha?
And 2 attempts, lol. Like and subscribe.
Iron Mangs.
Don't use Lin.
You know what? Just because of that, Mecha, I'm gonna link the Lin video at the end of this video. So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, alright. Guys, bye.
Bye.